have to have the trust. And
Mhm.
if your trust has been broken by all of the relationships that you have ever been in, either family by leaving or friends or a loved one, like a serious relationship, you are still in control of trusting yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that is what it is, the harder thing. It is. And then to trust yourself enough to say, you know what, that's what is best for me. That's what I deserve. And I am going to create that or attract it. And that's really what and you're trying to do with your company, Mindfully Ready. And let me just say one thing before everybody wants to come in divorce and they're like, well, I'm hiring attorneys and I'm hiring experts and, I always get involved and everybody gets involved. And then I bring in like therapists, accountants,
Yeah.
and all of these people. And they're like, why do I need all of these people? And I was like, because everybody has a role in this process. And if you allow everybody to stay in their role, your lawyer fights your fight, your expert fights the money, your psychologist or your therapist kind of helps you emotionally. But the coach, although everybody wants to think it's like this fluffy thing, there is so much that goes on in the divorce that you could be paying out the wazoo to ask the wrong person. It's the
Yeah.
right question. It's just the wrong person. Whereas when you're a coach and you understand the process, you're kind of the sand between the pebbles, right? You're like catching all of those questions that really don't have a good legal or financial or something,
Yeah.
but they're like the important people question, like they're about their lives. So
Yeah.
tell us how you kind of operate, how you support people, and what they would look to you for in this process.
Yeah. So I help with the mental and emotional side of things. There's like a business bucket with divorce, and then there's the mental and emotional shit. Everything that comes up: guilt, shame, feelings of failure, low self-esteem, anger, resentment. What are you doing about that stuff? How are you getting yourself to feel better? How are you navigating now co-parenting with somebody that you can't stand to be around? How do you get yourself to a place where you feel confident and you feel good about who you are? So these are the things that I help people dive into so that they can be really their best selves. And I know that sounds cliche, but you have to think about it. If you're struggling and if you know that you're not in a good place, your kids are getting that version of you. That so the more work and self-care you put into yourself, then your kids are getting the best of you, not what's left of you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I help, there's all kinds of things. I mean, there's digital resources. I have an online course that's amazing, that's specifically to help you build your self-esteem and know your worth again. There's group coaching, private coaching. There's a monthly membership where you can get training every single week on different topics like co-parenting, setting boundaries, parental alienation, negative self-talk. But just get the support you need.